by the Word country. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you can hear me all right. I'm out here, appreciating, this nature and God's grand design, and just really appreciating, this beautiful morning in our neck of the woods. You know, just out here really reflecting. Conversations of the day are, it's really happening, and this is time, and it's, we're in it. A lot of things happening around the world right now. True enough, but the reality of it is, this is an awesome time in a multiplicity of ways. This is a very awesome time. This is the time when we get to exercise our creativity. This is the time when we get to step out of our comfort zone and really start to make the moves that we know we need to make, that we've been debating about for so long. But I'm really doing this. I'm really doing this. That's a reality. That I came to some time ago. But after years of doing this, I'm like, when is it going to happen? When is it going? It's actually already happening. It's already happened. I'm actually doing this. I'm like, oh, I look up and start to reflect, and like, oh, I'm actually really doing this. Oh, these little kittens, these little barn cats that we have to be around me, and where I'm at, they got to be there too. But I'm doing this, doing this in real life, and I tell you, it's really a blessing to be able to take the time and reflect on it, and just to share this information. We've helped a lot of people over the years, and we're just getting started. We're going to help even more people. But the thing about it is, didn't realize, but before we thought we could help people, we figured, we got to get all this, money together and everything before we can start helping people. No, you start helping people when you start helping people, and God will really show you, He can do way more with way less, because what He's done, in building Food by the Word, what He's done in building Montgomery 2320 Business Development Services, LLC, is nothing short of miraculous. And this is before we're even making any money. This is before we're, cash flowing. This is before we're, growing, the sums of capital that we know we need to, grow and make. And before we can, employ such capital, God is like, the first thing you do is, believe and trust, and do what, you need to do for me. I'll take care of all the rest of that. And in hindsight, 7 years later, God has done so much, and He's brought us so far. When I look at where I'm at right now, when I look at cat knocking my coffee down, little kitten cat. Tell you what, these little cats are something else. But when I look at where I'm at and doing what I'm doing and helping those that I'm helping and adding the value that I'm adding, continually and growing that value, my coffee here. The cat won't keep messing with my coffee. I am, really convinced of the direction that I'm on. I know that, I'm already doing this. Like I said before, I'm actually doing this already. And that's the mindset that you have to, come to and realize, you're either doing it or you're not doing it. But when you're doing it, you're doing it. It might not be the picture that you planned it to be. It might not be, it's not happening like I wanted it to happen, or like I needed it, or even like I thought it would happen. Like I thought it would happen. Not at all like I thought it would happen. So, but I'm doing it. It's happening. I'm doing it. I'm engaging with the people. I'm creating solutions. I'm literally doing the thing that I said that I, was doing, that I wanted to do, that I'm constructing, I'm building. And we're continuously building day to day. We're adding this dimension, adding this product, adding this level of service, on a day-to-day basis, and we're growing, and we're, God is manifesting. God is manifesting. God is manifesting. All of these levels, and they're necessary, because you can't be, if you want to be where you're going to, who you need to be, where you're going to. Meaning, you can't be the same person. You got to make decisions. You got to be active in participating in your own growth. You have to be the lead in your growth. You have to be the star in your film. You have to be the one that makes the decision. Okay, I'm doing this, and then you got to be the one to do it. You can't wait on somebody else to do it. You can't. Well, I'll wait on this. Well, once this happens, once this happens. I look up. 7 years later. Let me see. 7 books later that I've authored, published. 2 companies that I'm building. All these doggone cats and dogs that I'm taking care of on a day-to-day basis. People I'm engaging with all around the country. The events and value that we're able to add, to different and various people, diverse individuals. If I would, it would have never been done. It would have never started. It would have never been done. It would have never, we would have never impacted those who would have impacted. We would have never, given, opportunities that we've given to people, and opportunities that we're still creating. We're still creating opportunities for people. In a time and day when labor is no longer profitable and people are no longer valuable, we are still creating, Montgomery 2320 Business Development Services is still creating opportunities for people, humans, people, God's creation, people. We're creating opportunities for people, and that's a very important aspect to understand in this day and age, that we're focused on people, that we're providing opportunities for people, that we're creating opportunities for people, to grow and to thrive in. That's incredible. That's incredible, but that's all God. That's all God. So as I sit here and and look at what God is doing, from under the thinking tree, and as I sit here and really appreciate how far God has brought us from to where God is taking us to, I'm completely in belief. I believe completely and totally. I'm totally convinced at what's coming and what God is doing and what God has done. I don't need it to be convinced anymore. What we're doing growing forward, we're adding dimensions to the business to help other businesses grow and to provide value to other businesses so that they have a chance to grow and succeed and be profitable and sustainable. We're opening up doors and corridors for people, to have an opportunity. We're creating opportunities because we needed opportunities, and those opportunities weren't there. And God said, I'm all the opportunity you need, and I'm your opportunity. I'm your everything. And so once I started trusting God and leaving people to Him, He started creating opportunities, for me to create opportunities. He's like, I've given you everything you need to create all these opportunities. You got it. Now use it. So. God bless you. Hopefully, all the wind doesn't sound, crazy. Hopefully, the audio's okay. I don't know. I can't hear it. I have to see it on the replay. But I mean, it's such a beautiful, fall morning, and I think it's supposed to get cold, next week. So you kind of gotta get it while you can get it, and appreciate it while you can appreciate, the temperature and the environment, and just, the beautiful hand of God is really really, really, really doing it, you know, and I'm really doing it, So you gotta understand, if you're making moves, if you're out here, really doing it, guess what? You're doing it. You're already there. You're really doing it. You're really doing it. God bless you. Talk to you later.